So you're looking to get ahead in your career, right? That word leadership gets thrown around all the time. But what does it really mean, especially when you're not the boss? Well, today we're going to tackle the single biggest myth that holds people back from actually becoming leaders. Okay, let's be real for a second. When you hear the word leader, who pops into your head? It's probably a manager, a director, maybe a C-suite exec, someone with a fancy title. It's almost like we've been trained to think that leadership is this prize you get when you get a promotion. But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What if that's the very thing holding you back? What if leadership isn't a position someone gives you, but something you do? That's exactly what we're digging into today. The huge difference between having a job title and having real influence. And this gets us to the heart of the myth. See, the biggest mistake we make is confusing the job of being a manager with the behavior of being a leader. Yeah, they can overlap, for sure, but fundamentally, they are two very different things. This chart breaks it down perfectly. On one side, you have the manager. Their job is to administer tasks, to maintain systems, basically to keep the trains running on time. And that's absolutely vital. But look at the other side. A leader's behavior is different. It's about innovating, developing people. A manager relies on authority. They have subordinates because the org chart says so. But a leader inspires trust and earns followers. It's a total shift in focus, from control to influence. So think about it. If leadership is really about behavior and not a title, what does that mean? It means you don't have to wait for permission. You can literally start leading right now, from wherever you are. This is such a powerful way to think about it. Leadership isn't some finish line you cross once you get that promotion. It's a daily practice. It's in how you show up to meetings, how you talk to your teammates, and the kind of influence you build, starting this very moment. Okay, so how do you actually do that? If you don't have that formal authority, what's your secret weapon? It's one word: influence. Honestly, this is the single most important skill for any leader at any level of an organization. Let's get super clear on what we mean here. Influence without authority is all about your ability to guide people because they trust your judgment. They respect your credibility. It's not about barking orders. It's about getting people on board and inspiring them to act because they genuinely want to follow your lead. So what does this look like in the real world? On a random Tuesday? Think about it. Have you ever been the one to just take initiative and tackle a problem everyone else was ignoring? Or maybe you've taken a junior colleague under your wing to show them the ropes. That's leadership. Every single time you speak up with a helpful idea, help your team find common ground, share what you know without being asked, or become that go-to person for advice, you are leading. You're building influence. So you see, the journey to becoming a leader isn't about waiting patiently in line. It's about acting. It's about realizing that all those small, everyday behaviors are what really build the foundation for bigger things down the road. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this single, powerful idea. Your actions define you as a leader, not your job title. You have everything you need to lead right now, from exactly where you're sitting. So I'm going to leave you with a question, a challenge, really. After everything we just talked about, what is one small, concrete leadership action you're going to take this week? Are you going to mentor someone, speak up in that big meeting, solve that annoying problem? Your leadership journey doesn't start with a new title. It starts with that one single intentional act.